like the air between two people when they talk.
Yes, 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 yes. All right, everybody, welcome. It is Friday, and that means it's time for Elizabeth and Joni to talk about everything you need to know to write, publish, and promote a great book. I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins, co-founder of Two Sisters Writing and Publishing, here with our superstar author, Joni Lindenmeyer. And welcome, Joni.
Hi there, Elizabeth. Good to see you. Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's off to a great start, whether you're in the morning or the evening, having a great start of a new day.
Yes, yes, yes. It's so exciting because we have incredible news today, and that is that my book is going on sale on Thursday, August 8th, which is the Lionsgate portal, which is a really, sorry, my computer is being wacko right now. So just a moment, please, for the little repetition here. There we go. So my book, The Biss Tribe, Where You Activate Your Goddess Power by Elizabeth Ann Atkins, after many years of writing and reorganizing, is finally going to be for sale on Thursday, June 8th, wherever books are sold online in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. And it's available for pre-order at twosisterswriting.com. And Joni, I see your sign. I love it.
Yes, it's congratulations to you. You are the star today, and you are the winner. And so I have one simple prop for you, and I wish I could put it around your neck, but it
Oh,
is a gold medal that says you are a winner
oh
and
my
you are a
goodness.
star. You
Oh,
are a winner. You are a star.
that is
Oh, there you go. Put
amazing.
it around your neck.
Oh, Joni, that is so cool. Oh my gosh,
Yes.
I received
Can
that
I wear it
because,
right now in honor of you?
of course, thank you.
Okay, I'll
Thank
wear it in
you.
honor of you to go along with the Olympics, because
Oh,
Olympics and authors like you are one in a million. You just pour it on with your dedication, your devotion, your hard work, your sweat. And you know what? Then you get to perform, you get to write that book, and then it's celebration.
yes,
It's on
yes,
the
yes.
podium. It's big smiles. The cameras are in your face, and you let it rip for the world to see and
Yes,
read. Oh,
yes.
it is your celebration. I'm so happy for you.
Oh, Joni, thank you so much. For those of you who are listening, Joni is wearing a Team USA shirt in USA colors. She's also wearing the medal that looks like an Olympic medal. And she's also got a sign behind her that she made that says congratulations. So this is a huge celebratory, incredible experience. And I'm so, so happy. Thank you, Joni.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Elizabeth, I was thinking, I've only known you for like maybe 2 years now. And
Mhm.
I remember, and catch me if I'm wrong on this, one of your first books you wrote, I think was back in the 70s, called White Chocolate.
Yeah, it was the 90s.
Oh, 90s, excuse me, 90s. Okay. So if it was in the 90s and now we're in 2024, I was just thinking of the age difference and how it doesn't matter what age you are when you write a book, and all the things that have happened in your life have come to fruition for the Biss tribe. And I was just thinking about that correlation of the old and the new, and you are so much into the career of it. So, oh yeah, I do have it on the table. So here's your book, right?
Oh my gosh, my first book, I started writing it in 1993 and it was published in 1998.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And then talk about the Biss tribe. When did you start that? And tell us about that.
So this is a huge message for all of you aspiring writers out there. It can take a long time to write your book, but I believe that everything is in divine timing, divine order, because I started writing this maybe 10, even 20 years ago.
Wow.
And over the course of that time, I have evolved so, so dramatically. Um, and I wasn't able to finally write the messaging that's in this book. And it's the first in a 6-part series that will be published over
Ooh,
the course of the next
ooh,
year. So it's
ooh.
very aggressive. It started as one book and I divided it into 6 powerful sections. So the point is that be patient with yourself, be gentle with yourself. It takes a long time, and you might not be ready to present the ideas, whether it's a memoir, a novel, a business book, a poetry book. You might not be ready to fully form the idea and convey it to the, oh, thunder. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's thundering right now. I just always want the power to stay on. So that's my prayer whenever I hear thunder. Um, so also just be patient and know that it's finally going to get done, but it does take work and a lot of it. And Joni, you know that. We just did Joyously Free. We have Healing Religious Hurts coming soon. And of course, you did None Better. So you know the story of how much work it takes. So, yeah, it's
Yes. And I think that's why it relates so well to the Olympics right now. Those athletes, some of them have been working at it for years, training every day, going to the gym, doing the training and the conditioning, finding the right coaches, finding the right people. And it's their time. It's their time. And it sounds like this is your time, Elizabeth, with the Biss tribe. I just think talk about the timing. That's incredible.
Oh, thank you, Joni. You're interviewing me today. It's phenomenal. I love it. So
Sorry.
the timing, we've talked on different episodes about picking a day to release your book that's relevant to the media and to society and sort of seasonal occasions. Well, I'm releasing my book on the Lionsgate portal, which is August 8th every year. The planets aligned, specifically the planet Sirius aligned in a way that activates this really, really powerful cosmic energy that the ancient Egyptians began to celebrate because the
Hmm.
planet aligned with one of the pyramids. And so it's really incredible because it's a portal where you can meditate and manifest and heal and make some magic happen in your life. And so, in many years, I've done what's called the Goddess Power Retreat, and I'm having it this Tuesday, Wednesday, August 7th. I'll put a link here. You can register. It's free. It's for women to come, and I do a guided meditation and a energy clearing, and you can focus on manifesting. We do a worksheet. It's really amazing. Women from across the country and beyond. And Joni, you will be there, and you've done it
Yes, I
before.
will.
Yeah, okay. Yay. Thank you. And
You're
so
welcome.
the I'm having the retreat to celebrate the book, but the timing, I'm releasing this book, which is all about activating your supernatural power, which is what, when you activate your spiritual energy, it's supernatural. And I teach, I say there's 4 goddess power activation tools, and I teach those, and meditation is one of them. So I do the guided meditation to help women activate this energy that's within us, but it's often squashed down by just life and
Mhm,
society.
mhm,
So thanks,
mhm,
Joni.
mhm.
Love that
Yes.
question.
Oh, good. Here's another question for you. I guess I am the interviewist, whatever. I'm the one interviewing you today. But
Uh-huh.
when you say the word activate, what does that mean to you, Elizabeth? You activate it.
Oh, great question. So activate means that it's something is dormant. It means that there's something dormant inside us, and there's energy like our intuition. We all have it. We're born with intuition. And when you activate your spiritual power, which means you start a practice that starts to clear the channel, it's like when you clean a window, when you remove the dirt, you can see more clearly. So when you clear your energy, which I teach on a daily basis, just like when you clean your body with a shower, um, you're able to attune to the station of spirit, or you can call it your higher self if you don't have spiritual beliefs. You attune to this divine voice within yourself that will guide you. And as writers, that's where the magic happens, because you and I can both testify that it's not us. It flows from a higher source.
Yeah.
Okay. I have chills
Yeah.
from head to toe. So when you attune to that as a writer, you're not using your thinking mind, which is full of fear, chaos, woulda, shoulda, coulda, what will they think? Oh, I shouldn't do this. No, your inner voice, your divine voice that I believe comes from spirit, the universe, whatever you're going to call it, God, Jesus, angels, it's your choice. That is your truth, and that is your genius zone. And when you clear all the noise away, through a practice of silence and stillness, like you have your prayer corner, Joni. Clear the
Mhm.
noise, get attuned to that. That's where you're in your genius zone and you can write stuff that will blow your own mind.
Wow.
So,
Well,
yeah,
well said. Well
thank
said.
you.
You know,
So,
go ahead.
well, I made up a lot of words for my book. I made up a whole new dialogue or vocabulary for the women to apply to themselves. I totally made it up, and everything is inspired by what I do every day and how I've transformed into who I am today, rising up from some shadowy places within myself into the bright light of joy and feeling amazing and excellent health and excitement, and very much so the eagerness to share this with people everywhere. And it's for women. Men can read it, but when we as women are our best, it's going to make the world the best because
Mm,
we're also influential on friends, family, colleagues, society.
yes, yes, we absolutely influence each other. Oh, you mentioned you have some new words. Can you give us just one or two as an example to get us hyped up? I've already ordered my book, but maybe people out there haven't pre-ordered their book. So why don't you throw out a couple of those new Elizabeth words that we're going to find in the book? Would you
Okay.
mind?
No, I'd love to. Let's see. I actually have some here on my screen. Let me find it for us. Um, Before I do that, Joni, can I share the wait. So one of them is just defining what is goddess power. I have to find it. Um, Joni, I don't have the graphic and I don't want to hold people up. I don't have the graphic up on my screen,
Okay, so they
but I
better
would.
check in and sign up for the retreat.
That's right. I'll have the link here.
I think that was a God thing right there.
I
When things
love it.
aren't happening, there's another way, there's another
Yes,
channel.
yes. So
How
here
funny.
I'm about to show, it's the big reveal, my book cover, which has gone
Okay.
through I'm just waiting for Zoom to cooperate. It's gone through various iterations, and this is the final one. Do you see it?
Not yet.
Okay.
There it is. Oh
Woohoo!
my God.
Thanks, Joni. For those of you who are listening, please just go to twosisterswriting.com to the bookstore and you'll see the book cover. But let me just share. I love sparkle. I love animal print. And so I found a sparkly animal print background. I also love purple, which is a royal color. And so I have this smoky purple background that's become, this is my brand for my goddess brand, and it's on my website and it's just everywhere. And so I have a castle because I love castles, and Sea Goddess Castle is where part of the retreat occurs. Now, this book is unlike anything you'll read. It takes you on a retreat up a mountain called Infinity Mountain, and you stop at 5 Goddess Power activation stations. One is the Goddess Power Pyramid. Next is the Goddess Pleasure Tent. Then you go to the Goddess Treasure Cave. Then you stop at the Goddess Warrior Fortress. Then you go to the Goddess Peace Garden, and you stop and celebrate at Sea Goddess Castle, where you get coronated as the greatest
Oh,
version of yourself, ready to build your empire that you rule from a throne of power wearing a crown of confidence. And my motto is, you can do it, goddess, because you have the power. And so another unique thing about this is that I wrote it in second person, which means I'm talking to you as if you're on the retreat and I'm leading the retreat and I'm teaching all the things. And so the 5 foundations of Goddess Power Life are power, pleasure, prosperity, protection, and peace. And at each of these activation stations, you learn how to activate those. And each of those is a book. So the next book is coming out in October, which I will have at our book launch for Healing Religious Hurts, Joni, at Pascal Winery in Talent, Oregon, which is going to be so beautiful. If you're in that area, please come. We're going to have None Better, Joyously Free, Healing Religious Hurts, the Biss Tribe, where you activate your goddess power and pleasure. And it's going to be an extravaganza. Okay, so please join us.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So what
But
are
and
your,
look how similar. I can't believe the sync and the synchronicity of your book and our book.
oh my gosh, you're right. The
Oh my
purple.
gosh. Oh my gosh. How did we do that? He had no clue what you were doing.
I never
Oh,
thought about the fact that these two books are similar, but guess what? Healing Religious Hurts is about your spiritual empowerment, and healing whatever institutional religious hurts may have occurred. And the Biss tribe is all about activating that spiritual power. So it's similar. And again, gold and purple are regal colors. They're regal and they're also indicative of spiritual power. So, Joni, we both are on the same wavelength regarding these things. So amazing. Amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It blows me away when we have conversation. When
Mhm.
people listening, Elizabeth and I don't talk every single day, but it's like we're connected by the spirit and these things just happen. And I
Uh-huh.
know that you, as authors and readers and listeners and watchers right now, you're doing the same people with your tribe. Or if you don't have a tribe, find somebody for your tribe. Maybe it's Elizabeth, maybe it's me. I don't know. I don't
Hmm.
know. So,
Hmm.
Elizabeth, can I ask you another question?
Sure.
Okay. You mentioned you activate your your power, all those P words that you use, which were fabulous. And I love all the things to get to the end to the castle. Oh, I can't wait to jump in and be on this venture journey in the book. It's like that's exciting. Okay, so my question is, how do you, and you mentioned this, you must have said it 10 times today, the word every day. Every day you activate your power. How? How do you, since you're talking whatever, right to us right now, you're talking to me. How do you, Elizabeth Ann Atkins, activate your power every day?
Wow, Joni. Wow, wow, wow. There's so many things, but um it's my lifestyle and it starts in my mindset, which is very spirit centered. And it's what I eat. It's what I do with my body. It's what I do with my brain. It's the people in my life and it's the daily things that I do physically. So one really important thing is to do yoga, a real quick set of like 10, 15 minutes. And then I clear my energy, which are called chakras. And then it's a prayer and a meditation and like all at once. And I do it quickly because most people don't want to spend an hour doing stuff or 2 hours. So I have a routine where I do that. And then I also eat high vibe. I eat mostly vegetables and good proteins like salmon. I eat steak occasionally. I eat, seafood and I don't eat processed foods. I don't drink much alcohol anymore. I don't eat sugar. I do eat berries, but I follow this food regimen that keeps me high vibe. I also do what I love, running Two Sisters Writing and Publishing, working with authors like yourself, doing my own writing. That keeps me overjoyed. I also surround myself with people who uplift me. And if there's anybody who has a negative vibe, they're not in my circle. I also am really into physical fitness, as you know, so I work out with a fitness trainer multiple times a week, and we have a team of people. So it's a really fun experience, even though it's grueling physically. So those are some. I also really value rest and rejuvenation. So I take time to go outside and enjoy nature and go up north to our cottage, hang out with friends and family. Time is really, really important. So I do all these things in a day. Oh, and journaling, Joni. I journal in the morning. I journal before sleep. I self-care is a non-negotiable daily priority. Self-care means, again, all the things I just listed, but I have little rituals that I do. Um, and so I journal a lot, and that like pours out my emotions and helps me plan and activates my energy. Great question.
Wowie. Wowie. Well, and all of us listening right now, so, and if you're going, well, how can I do all that? Maybe you start with doing one of those things that Elizabeth mentions, or two of them, or three
Mhm.
of them. And you mentioned it becomes a routine, it becomes a lifestyle,
Right, right.
I think in one sense, I know for myself, I do those same things, but in just probably a different way, a different
Right,
format,
right.
and it works for me too, to keep that
Mhm.
mental health, that physical health, that spiritual health, because
Mhm.
it's all intertwined. It's all
Correct.
intertwined,
Correct.
you know.
Yes, yes. So Joni,
Super.
for those of you who have not listened for the past 11 months that we've been going live every Friday here on the Two Sisters Writing and Publishing channel and now in audio podcast format, Joni takes beach walks because she lives on the Pacific Coast in Oregon. She has a rose garden that's just absolutely spectacular. That's a memorial built for Carol, her partner of 40 years. She eats super high vibe food straight from nature. She always has fresh flowers in her home. Her walls are pink and purple and blue, and her house is super colorful and happy. She has a really vibrant social life of like-minded people. She's always supporting others, traveling. You have your prayer corner. So Joni has all these things that all also helped her write because her prayer corner gave her inspiration and ideas for the 3 books now that you're an author of, um,
No,
which is amazing. And in just 2 years.
thank
And
you.
so,
Thank you.
yeah. So all of you writers out there, rituals are really important because when you become your best self through your daily lifestyle, you become your best writer. And like right
Yes.
now, I'm so in my genius zone of creativity. I literally have paper all over with notes because ideas are just coming like crazy fast and I have to write them down. And so just roll with that, but you have to get into it. You have to clear away all the self-doubt and the noise and the extra activities and being busy. No, time to focus and write that book.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
You know.
speaking of,
Okay.
Tony, I'm launching my next 6 months to best-selling book success program, which is where you wrote your book, None Better. I'm launching it for women only in
Ooh.
September.
Oh.
And so I'll put a link here. I'm going to have a free information session on August 14th over Zoom. So anybody who wants to learn about it can join in the Zoom call. It's free and just ask questions. And this is going to be a really unique experience. It's very nurturing, safe space for women to express their feelings, their ideas, to write a memoir, a business book, or a novel.
Wow, that's incredible. That's
Thanks.
incredible. I
Thanks.
so remember, taking the course and having your one-on-one expertise as I wrote, and the knowledge that you imparted into me, and not just the knowledge, the guts and the passion for it, and I just come back. I'm so sports oriented. I come back to the Olympics and the sports people. That's what you have that makes it work. It's not always what you do, but it's who you are. And that's what comes from that activating that internal stuff that you've been talking about for the last 10 minutes, which is fabulous,
Thanks, Joni.
Oh my
So
gosh.
it's brilliant that you draw the parallel between writing a book and the Olympics, which are going on right now in Paris, because writing a book is a marathon. Yes, you can sit in your house for a weekend and do a sprint and write an ebook. People do that. That's fine. Great. But for the most part, if you're writing a memoir, if you're writing a business book, if you're writing a self-help book like the Biss Tribe, it is a marathon. And so you have to pace yourself, you have to train, you have to nurture yourself, you have to be patient, you have to keep your eye on the prize, the gold of finishing
Yes.
and publishing and promoting. So I love that, Joni. And there will
Good,
be
good. Thank you.
setbacks.
Oh, yes, there are setbacks. Continue on.
Well, just look at the Simone Biles, for example. She just made world history by being the most decorated American, maybe of all Olympians, I'm not sure. She won so many awards. She's a history maker. But she also hurt her calf. She also had I don't know why it makes me cry because she's so inspiring. You know, in Tokyo, after she had a problem in Tokyo and she took some time out for her mental health. And look at her now. That's a huge setback that could have stopped some people, but she kept working. And so when you're writing your book, the same thing can happen. I'm working with an author who just their computer ate up a chapter. It just disappeared and they have to rewrite the chapter. And that's
Oh,
happened to me. When I was on
oh,
deadline for Twilight with Billy D. Williams, the book I wrote with him that came out in 2002, I was on this intense deadline and days worth of work just disappeared from my computer. I was so devastated. And I had to rewrite it. I had to rewrite it all on deadline, like 3 days of work gone, intense, like breakfast to bedtime writing. And it turned out better the second time when I rewrote it. But now I make backup copies like really, really every time I save multiple times during the day when I'm writing, I make a backup copy so that that can't happen again because it was just devastating. So the point is that writing is like the Olympics because you're training, you could get not hurt, but your writing could get hurt or your schedule or we've had authors I've been working with when suddenly they have an unexpected pregnancy or someone gets ill or they get a new job and have to move to another city and that delays their writing process. And so that does happen. So you just have to keep training, keep pushing, and keep writing.
keep on writing, keep on writing, keep on writing. Oh, you told me that many, many times,
Yeah.
and you're exactly right. You will have those devastating times and moments and days. And I think that's part of the healing again, whether it's from religious hurts, but it's healing and it's saying that yes, this devastation can be another opportunity, another door can open. And in my world, like Carol and I, it was funny because we used to turn our ear and we'd say, okay, turn the channel. Turn back in the days when you had
Ooh,
TV, it wasn't a click click. You actually had to get up and turn the channel on the TV station,
right.
but turn your channel, get your mind right, get your, go for the forgiveness, go for the joy, go for the deeper things that will come out. And
Mhm.
look what happens. I am so excited. I cannot wait to read your book. When you come in October, you're going to have the next book. Can't, I, about this. Can we have a discussion about your book? That would be
Oh,
a great Zoom, for everybody who's read it or maybe part of your retreats. I don't know how you do all
oh,
that, but let's have
uh-huh.
a discussion. And I think that's where this is leading, Elizabeth.
Oh, for sure.
Think about where that could happen with churches and religions and book clubs and whatever to do discussions on Zoom in person. But I think we all have something to share to relate because you are the inspirer. And when you, Elizabeth, inspires people, or you, the authors out there, you will inspire somebody. It's taking the time to discuss that with people. So, can we please do that?
I would love that. Love, love, love it. Love it. Love
Okay,
that. That's a great idea, Joni. That's
cool. Cool.
awesome.
And let's get Catherine involved. Oh my gosh. I don't think you'd be where you were without your sister, Catherine. True?
Oh, absolutely not. She's been my
Talk
best
about
friend
that.
since she
Talk about
came.
her.
Well, Catherine Greenspan, my sister, co-founder of Two Sisters Writing and Publishing, and also a author herself of the young adult series, the Veronica series. She was the editor for Joyously Free and Healing Religious Hurts and the Biss Tribe. She's brilliant. She's also a financial advisor, so she's really smart with business and numbers and dollars. And she's the wind beneath my wings, really. She's amazing
Oh,
and she's super
oh,
smart. She's super
that's
supportive.
sweet.
She's really fun. She lives in Ashland, and that's how I through mutual friends met Joni 2 summers ago. And Catherine, she is just a year younger than me, and we've been best friends since we were born. She was born. And so we still are. And She's amazing. You're right, Joni. I would be completely lost without my sister. She's just the
Yes.
best.
Yes, she is. Hi, Catherine. I know she's watching too, you know. And I know that the two of you just exude love when the two of you are together. It's just, it's like Siamese twins. That's what you are. You're Siamese twins. You're so uniquely different, but you're so much the same. And I know that comes from your parents, you know, and your legacy of who you are and all of that too. And
Mhm.
it's just amazing. And I keep thinking back, oh my gollies, you wrote that other book in the 90s, and here we are in 2024, and you've gained 20, 25 years of your life. And look at this, you are just still pouring it on, pouring it on. And I say to everybody out there, you know, it doesn't matter what age it is you are when you write. And it's there for a reason, like we've said. So I'm so impressed. I am so
Thanks,
impressed.
Joni.
So I
Thank
have
you.
one more final question for you.
Okay.
What else do you have to add to this podcast today?
Um, the Goddess Power Retreat. I'm gonna put the info here. Oh, guess what? The
What?
book launch party. Is that what you meant, Joni?
Yes, yes,
All
yes.
right, thank you. How could I not remember that? Okay, so Joni was here in Michigan and she met my dear, dear friend Rich Rice of Detroit by Design, and he orchestrates fabulous events like the White Party last summer, and he's invited me to do my podcast there and interview people and put them on YouTube, and it's been amazing. So Joni met him when she was here launching Joyously Free in June for Pride. And Rich is just such a wonderful, loving, creative, visionary genius. And he, instead of a white party this year, we're having a pink party. It's called Life in Pink, or La Vie en Rose, which is French for Life in Pink. And it's going to be at this really cool downtown loft, which he's transforming into a magical space with a not a red carpet entrance, but a zebra carpet entrance, which is
Oh,
my animal print thing just goes crazy for that. And it's going to be all pink with candles and like a cabana and chandeliers. And I'm going to do my podcast there, and I'm going to have my books there. That is going to be
wow.
the official launch of the Biss tribe, where you activate your goddess power. I'm also going to be wearing a fabulous pink dress because it's a pink party. And it's going to be amazing. I'll put the link here for anybody who's in the Metro Detroit area to get tickets. There is a ticket charge because everybody gets a glass of French rosé wine and hors d'oeuvres and pasta and delicious foods. And Rich always lays it out in a phenomenal way. Joni, I wish you were here to go.
Oh,
It's
I do
next.
too. I feel like jumping on a plane and coming. I think I'll be at a pride event instead, but you know,
Yeah,
hey,
that's good.
rainbows and pink, they sort of go together.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It'll be
Oh, how
Thursday,
exciting.
August 8th, downtown Detroit from 7 to 10 p.m. And again, if you're in the area, please do get a ticket and come join us. And it's going to be so fun, elegant, glamorous, amazing people. It's got a fashion theme. So there are several designers who will be showcasing their work. And then a jazz singer, Nicole New, is going to actually sing, and that's going to be phenomenal. And there's a grand piano, a baby grand piano, and that's going to add to the ambiance of elegance. It's just, I'm so excited.
This is like high class, big time. This is so amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks,
Oh my
Joni.
gosh.
Thank
Oh my
you.
gosh. And Rich, you're right. Rich is such a dear friend. And it was a pleasure to meet him. Absolute pleasure. And I even remember he wanted a blessing, you know, and so he's just the sweetest. And he's so kind and he's so other centered. He just shares his jubilance of life and he wants the best for everybody. I can
Hmm.
see why he's a kindred soul of yours. Oh my
Yes,
golly.
he was
Yeah.
absolutely
Please give him
kindred.
a great big hug and a kiss on the cheek for me,
I
okay?
will. I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome. Thanks for reminding me of that, Joni.
You bet. So this has been an incredible podcast. Yep, I'm the interviewer. And so
Yes.
it's just sort of fun reversing roles for a minute. Well, I guess the last thing is there anything else you would like to tell our listeners today, Elizabeth?
Yes. So for the Biss Tribe, because it's one of 6 books, I'm creating a membership community. and I want women to come together weekly. So I used to do a guided meditation every Wednesday night. So now I'm calling that the Goddess Roundtable, which is part of the book because there's a round table in the castle, of course. And so the Goddess Power Roundtable is going to be every Wednesday evening where you come and get your energy clearing, guided meditation, and discussion. And there will also be special events for talking about the book and doing the activities because there are lots of writing exercises in the
Ooh,
book.
ooh.
And so it's going to be a membership community where women can come together in a dynamic sisterhood of people from across America and beyond, learn, activate that energy within, just incrementally start changing to become the woman that you really want to be, living the life of your dreams, which is possible. And I'm teaching all of that in this online community. So I can put a link here for anybody who's interested in getting involved in that, and it's going to be an amazing experience. And Joni,
Wow.
thank you. Thank you. So
Wow.
everybody,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Everybody, please order your copy of the Biss Tribe. It's unlike any book you've ever read, and it's going to leave you inspired. It's entertaining. You're going to meet amazing women in the book who are on the retreat, and each of them has a story, a theme, an issue, a problem, a challenge, a dream that you may relate to. It's women from their 20s to their 70s. So everybody and every issue you can imagine is in there. And I want it to be inclusive. It's inclusive of everyone. They're all from very diverse backgrounds. And this is the book that can change your life. Really,
Wow.
it's the information that changed my life, and now I'm sharing it in the Biss Tribe.
Holy moly's. So to make this simple, I'm watching this podcast right now. You're going to put all these links, and I need to click on these different links to register for the retreat. If I want to click on the retreat to join the round table, there's a link for that. If I'm in Detroit and I want to attend your live pink celebration fashion kickoff launch, is there a link there, or where do I go to get a ticket? Emery, are you listening? I have my friends in Detroit, and I know that they're
Oh,
listening, and so I would
that's
love for
sweet.
them to be able to attend. You
Okay.
said down, is it at the Athenaeum where I stayed? Where are you doing
No,
this? I mean,
no.
wait, how do I get? I'm not coming, but how do you get there?
Wow, Joni, you're right. That was an amazing experience when you stayed at the Athenaeum downtown Detroit hotel when you were here. The event is going to be at the Claridge House, which is a building on Washington Boulevard downtown where there's a loft. It's called Canvas Detroit. And so the information will be here in the description box or wherever you're listening or watching.
And what time? So in spirit, I can be there. What time are you doing
Oh,
all this?
it's 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, Thursday, August 8th, which again is the Lionsgate portal. So I'm expecting it to just be extra spectacular.
Oh, you bet. You bet. A portal that is leading for the rest of your life into more glorious times with glorious
Yes,
people and a glorious heart. Wow.
absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Joni, you're the
Thank you for
best.
letting me interview you today.
Yeah, you were extraordinary. You were
Oh,
excellent.
well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh boy, we're switching hats here for just one time. So I just wish you the best. I thank you so much. I thank Catherine and your family and your friends that are making all this happen and being a part of it. So I guess I'm ready to sign off if you are. Otherwise, we can keep on talking for another hour.
No, Joni, this has been extraordinary and you're so awesome. And I'm so excited and grateful for your friendship and our podcasting experience and our 3 books together. None Better, which I coached you to write yourself, and then Joyously Free and Healing Religious Hurts, which we're co-authoring, which are both really powerful contributions to the world.
Yes. Yes. Super, super. So, high tens, big hugs to all of you watching and listening. You get the high tens, you get the winner thing. You get the congratulations, and keep on going with your story, your life, your portals, your activation, and stay in touch with us, and we love you, and I love you, Elizabeth, and
I
thank you
love you
so
too.
much.
Thank you, Joni. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, all of you out there. We hope we've shared some inspiration, motivation, and instruction for you to write and your amazing memoir, novel, business book, whatever it is you're writing. Keep on going. You can do it. And my book is proof that it can take years, but it's worth the wait. So we wish you happy reading, happy writing, and please go to twosisterswriting.com and order my book. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will see you next week.
You bet. Bye-bye. Big hugs. Woohoo.
Big hugs.